Good to go? Oh, super. Hello, everyone. Well, we know it's not a tech conference without technical issues, so hopefully you got to remember what it's like to live your everyday life at work by watching me struggle with this. But it's great to have you here. I see a lot of people that I know and a lot of people that I hopefully will get to know over time, in this tech community. But to start off, all of us are here today to have hopefully an interesting day, hopefully a day we all enjoy. And that starts with saying thank you to the people and the companies that make this stuff possible. See, the groups on the slide are the companies that are putting the money towards things like this happening, getting the lunch on those tables, getting their people to speak at conferences like this, and really making a presence in the community. So it really takes companies like this and the people that work in those companies, which are you, to make things like this happen. So quick little round of applause for our sponsors to just say thank you to them. And it doesn't have to stop there, because many of them are in the hall just next door, so talk to them throughout the day. But to kick off the day, you know what? People hold off the prizes till the end. I thought, why not start with this stuff? We had a few competitions, and the earliest birds, I don't know if Kyle and Eva are in the room right now, by any chance? Oh, over there, super. So we had, for the first time ever, a tie on who bought the first ticket for the conference. We couldn't decide who did it first, because one person put it in the basket first, the other person purchased it, so we don't really know who started it. So we decided, why not make it a joint prize, because you're both friends as well. So there's a small surprise waiting for you at the Farsight Lab stand whenever you're coming out of this hall. Pick it up and hopefully you enjoy it and show it off. Next up, we had a little selfie competition for a few billboards that were happening this year. So if you see your face on the screen, or this screen, go and speak to Lauren, who is over at the very back of the room, and she will get you sorted out with how to get your prize. So we're here to get together with the tech community. Now that the prize is over, those people are going to be happy. We're here for ourselves, right? The tech community here is pretty awesome. I mean, all the stuff we've been doing, there's been the NI Tech Community Pride Parade that Yuan put together and organized with a whole bunch of groups that got all of us together. There's been the Meetup Fest that really showcased a whole bunch of meetups, and it's grown every year. That's happening for the third year in a row. This thing came out of NIDC being canceled 3 years ago with 1 month's notice, which became Meetup Week, which became Meetup Fest last year, and Meetup Fest again this year, getting bigger and bigger. And the whole point of this is really to get people going to one tech community, to have a look at going to others. People that do product, to have a look at security. People who do front end, to look at, something else, right? And really, that's the core of what NIDC is about. It's about bringing those different communities that we have around Northern Ireland and further afield together to just start talking to each other and seeing what ideas we can share and what we can bring each other into. I think this is the biggest event I've ever seen at Meetup Fest. It was like 100 people, which was the NI Game Dev Network. Huge community over in Northern Ireland. And we even teamed up with B-Sides and Serverless Days to run a series of speaker events and just really get people encouraged to apply to conferences, to have a bit of an exchange on how you can create cool presentations and get a bit of practice delivering them. So hopefully you'll get to do another run of your talks if you're one of those events. Because if you do a talk for a conference, why not do it for another? Why not do it at two? Why not bring it to meetups that are happening around you and share those ideas with each other? But what's on today? I promise you, there is stuff happening in between the agenda I've just put up on the left-hand side, but I think these are some key talks, key points. For lunchtime, closing remarks and the break, in between that is a whole lot of stuff happening. All the talks from people that are just starting in the fields to people that have been there for decades, sharing what they think is important or interesting with you across all parts of the tech industry, right? Again, from product to design to security. I'm from security, that's why I'm saying security all the time. And there's also a whole bunch of activities on today with the likes of Farsight Labs Hackerspace, the Raspberry Jam, Codecraft, and InfoSec BattleBots, which is probably the most safely destructive thing happening here today. But not to hold you back, I'll just give you the bullet points of the key points. If you're hungry at lunchtime, and you've got some dietary requirements, there's a little special stand where you can get your food. Otherwise, grab the food where everyone else is swarming. There is no fire alarm plan, so if that happens, just calmly follow everybody's instructions, ICC instructions, not just anyone's. I left the slide up here, to kind of see. I showed some pictures at the start here from the different events we've been running. This is an empty photo frame for pictures that we'll take today and moments that we'll remember. So hopefully we'll pick the moment of the day as probably decided by Twitter likes or something similar and put it up at the closing remarks. With that, this whole event is about the tech community, and everyone in this room is here because somebody shared an idea with you, got you interested in something, and brought you into either a project or something that was happening at work. So try to do that with someone else today, or talk to someone you don't know. Maybe they'll bring you into something new that can start something else for you. With that, welcome to NIDC, and hopefully you have a really cool day today. Go forth. Oh, sorry, and last thing, if there are any issues, we've got a couple of people that you can go to.